Hello dear students, good afternoon all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. This is your Tazib sir, and today my dear students we are going to learn chapter number 8. What we are going to learn my dear students? Today we are going to learn a chapter number 8. So here we will start the chapter number 8. But before starting a chapter number 8 my dear students, let's check today's code and then after we will move on our session. So my dear students, let's check here today's code and then after we check our contents, means we are going to learn this all things. Okay, means today means we are going to learn that all things. Got my points my dear students? Understood all? Okay, so these all things we have to going to learn my dear students. So now first of all here we check the today's code. What my dear students, here we do check the today's code and then we will move on. So let's check here today's code. Okay, so now its code is what? Work hard in silence, let your success do the noise. Means what? You have to do the work hard. Okay, work hard in silence, let your success do the noise. Okay my dear students, this is our code. Now we will move on my dear students. What we are going to learn means today's content. Today's content is what my dear students? Chapter number 8, decimal. What my dear students? Chapter number 8, decimal. So dear students, today we are going to learn this chapter number 8, decimal. Which chapter we are going to learn? Chapter number 8, decimal. Understanding the decimals, part of the decimals, and exercise number 8a. Understood? Again and again I repeat my dear students, today's contents chapter number 8, decimals, then after new topic is understanding the decimals, and then after the parts of the decimal. Exercise number 8a, question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 questions we are going to learn. How many questions we are going to learn? We are going to learn a 4 question my dear students. So first question is what? First topic is what? New chapter decimal, understanding the decimals, means a basic introductions of decimal, then after the parts of the decimal, then after the exercise number 8a, question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay my dear students, these all things we are going to learn my dear students. So these all things we are going to learn today my dear students. Okay, so now here let's start here the chapter number 8. What my dear students, here we start the chapter number 8. Okay, decimal. Its name is what? Chapter number 8, decimal. My dear students, chapter number 7 we have done a fraction. Now we will move on to chapter number 8. Its name what? Its name is what? Its name is decimal. Understood my dear students? I hope you all are understood betterly. Okay, this is all things we are going to learn all students. So now first of all let's understanding the decimal. How we understand the decimal? Let's check my dear students. Okay, how we understand the decimal? So my dear students, understand the decimal. The picture on the right is from the rock garden. What my dear students? The picture of the right is from the rock garden, Chandigarh. The sculpture have been made completely out of waste material. The picture on the right is from the rock garden, Chandigarh. The sculpture have been made completely out of the waste material. So my dear students, the sculpture have been made completely out of a waste material. Means see my dear students, in garden, the rock garden, the picture of the right is from the garden. See, this is here picture of the rock garden my dear students, and it's having in a Chandigarh. The sculpture have been made completely out of the waste material. What my dear students? Sculpture is made. Okay, sculpture have been made completely out of the waste material. There are 10 statues. Statues is what my dear students? The sculpture have been completed out of the waste material, but there are 10 statues in the front of the waterfall. See this my dear students, here is the statue of lady. Okay, and how many statues are there? 10 statues are there in front of the waterfall. 5 of these are of the children Each statue is presented by one bar. What, my dear students, is each statue means one statue. Okay, in front of the waterfall, five of these are of children. Each statue is represented by a one bar. We can shade five of them to present children. Using a fraction, we can say that 5 upon 10 of the status is to children. What, my dear students, these are? Okay, 5 upon 10 statues of the children. See this here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 lady and 5 girl. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Front side is a girl, 5 girl, and back side is a 5 lady. So how many total? 10 statues are there. Okay, where it the image or garden, the statues is in a rock garden, Chandigarh. Again and again I repeat, my dear students, understanding the decimal, the picture on the right is from the garden, rock garden. Okay, the picture on the right is from the rock garden, Chandigarh. The sculpture have been made completely out of the waste material. What, my dear students, it's made completely out of a waste material. There are 10 statues. How many statues? There are 10 statues. So, my dear students, what is this? Okay, there are 10 statues in front of the waterfall. Five of these are of children. Each statue is represented by one bar. We can shade 5 to a represented children. Using a fractions, we can say that a 5 upon 10 of the statue is of children. Understood? Okay, what I am telling you, I hope you all are understood. Now we will move on further. Okay, we can also use the decimal to convey the same idea and say that 0.5 of the statues are of children. Means we are present 1 upon half if we present by the decimal. Okay, how we present, my dear students? We present as like that. We can also use decimal to convey to the same idea and say that 0.5 of the statues are of children. Understood, dear? This is your question number what? Means this is your first decimals topic. I hope you all are understood. Okay, my dear students, so you have to learn these all things. Okay, and remember and memorize with me, my dear students. So, my dear students, what the 0 in the front of the decimal point tell us that is a less than 1 volt. What, my dear students? Means it's a less than to a 1 volt. 1 volt means full part is less than to a small part. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now again I repeat, what is the decimal, my dear students? Exactly, decimal is, we can also use the decimal to convey the same idea and say that 0.5 of the statues are the children. Understood? Okay, now first is what? Tenth. First is tenth. Okay, it means what, my dear students? This square is divided into the 10 equal parts. Each part is 1/10 of the square. Means what, my dear students? This square is divided into how many parts? This square is divided into the 10 equal parts. See, now we are counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10. Total there are here 10 parts. How many parts? There are here 10 parts. So what to do, my dear students? Here we do write the fraction first. Okay, how many parts are here, my dear students? Here total 10 parts are there. Okay, and how many part is shaded by yellow color? So one part is shaded by yellow color. So how we write the fraction of this square? So 1 upon 10 is a square. Okay, so now we convert in the decimal. Now how we write this square in the decimal? So 0.1. Why we are write the 0.1? Means 1 is show the 10 part and 0 point is show the 1 part is shaded by a yellow color. Understood what I am telling you? Again I read, my dear students. The square is divided into the 10 equal parts. Each part is a 1/10. What, my dear students? Understood? The square is divided into the 10 equal parts and each part is a 1/10 of the square. Understood? So my dear students, the square is divided into the 10 equal parts and each part is a 1/10 of the square. The shaded part may be named by a fraction or decimal. What, my dear students? Shaded part, it's called a fraction or decimal. We are called both name, my dear students. Okay, that's why it's a decimal part or fraction part, both are same, my dear students. Understood? I hope you all are understood here. Okay, and see here, okay, it's a fraction. Okay, fraction 1/10, it shows the fraction. Total there are 10 parts and one part is shaded by yellow color. Okay, one part is shaded by yellow color and 10 is what? 10 is shaded, 10 is total part, means whole part of the square, and one is what? One is shaded by yellow color. Understood, my dear students? Then after we will move on the decimal. Decimal is what, my dear students? Decimal, it shows is present what? A tenth. It shows a tenth, means a 0.1. Decimal shows 0.1 part is a shaded. Okay, means wall. So we can read the decimal as 1/10 or a 0.1. Okay, how we express the decimal in words, my dear? In words, my dear students, we can read the decimal as a 1/10 or a 0.1. The digit to the right of the point convey that it is a less than a 1 wall. What, my dear students? Again and again I repeat, we can read the decimal as 1/10 or 0.1. The digit to the right of the point convey that it is less than 1 wall. If the wall box is shaded 1 wall means what? 1. Okay, and 10th one or 10th means what? 1/10 or 10 tenths. Understood? I hope you all are understood. Again I am repeat, my dear students, the tenth. Okay, we can also use the decimal to convey, means we are also use, my dear students, the decimal to convey the same idea. Say that 0.5 the statues are children. See here, 5 lady and 5 children. So how we express the decimal? So 0.5 is what? 0.5 is lady and 0.5 is girl. Okay, we express as like that. So see this here, 0.5 of the statues are children. 0.5 plus 1, it's made it a 1, as like that. Now and here tenths. Okay, tenth is what? Tenth. This square is divided into the 10 equal parts. Each part is 1/10. What? Each part is a 1/10 of the square. The shaded part may be named by the fraction or decimal. Understood, my dear students? The shaded part may be named by a fraction or a decimal. Okay, we called up both name, my dear students. Understood what I am telling you? Got my points, my dear students? What I am telling you exactly? Okay, now, my dear students, so my dear students, what? The shaded parts may be named by the fraction or decimal. Fraction 1/10 or 0.1. See this, 1/10 is equal to 0.1. Okay, it's like that we fraction into divide into the decimal. Okay, as like that we are express, my dear students, as like that we are express the fraction into the decimal and decimal express into the fraction. Got my point, students? I hope you all understood better. Okay, now we will move on further, my dear students. We will move on further, my dear students. We move on further the next slide. So let's check, my dear students. Here is total 10 box. How many box are there here? Total 10 box. So 10 box are there, my dear students. So that's why we are check first. How many parts of how many parts of the one square? So total 10 parts, and here in first square 10 parts and one part is shaded by green color. So that's why fraction is what? 1 upon 10. Okay, in converting to the what? Decimal. So 0.1. Next square, it's what? 2 parts, means 0.2. So how we what is a fraction? 2 upon 10. 2 is shaded by green color and 10 is total part. So 2 upon 10 is a fraction and decimal 0.2. Got my point, my dear students? I hope you all are understood betterly. Okay, so that's why, my dear students, check all square. Okay, let's check it, my dear students. So my dear students, 0.1 means 1 upon 10 is done, 0.2 means 2 upon 10 is done, and 0.3 3 upon 10 is done. Understood? Now we will move on further. 0.4. What, my dear students? 0.4. It's what 0.4 is. So dear students, it's a what? 0.3 I have done. Now 4. So how many parts are? 10 parts. In total 10 parts, and one by one increase in number. 0.4 means 4 parts are shaded, 5 parts are shaded. So 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and 10 means 10 upon 10. So how many, my dear students? It makes into the fraction. It makes into the what? Fraction. Understood? I hope you all are understood. Okay, my dear students. So this is all things we have done. Do not a common mistake. 0.8, 0.9, 0.10. No. Okay, we write the 0.8, 0.9 and 1 point. After a 0.9, it's a coming a next further digit 2, 1, 3 as like that. Not a similar, not where after a 0.9, we never put a 0.10. We put always a 1.0. Got my points, my dear students? Okay, 0.1, 0.2, what? It shows the fraction of whole part and it shows the decimal of whole part. As like that we are going to do. Now we will move on further. Decimals greater than 1. What, my dear students? Decimals is greater than 1. The tulips in the tulips gardens at Srinagar has a many rows of different colored tulips. It is the largest tulips garden in the Asia with over 100 varieties of the tulips in different colors. Understood what I am telling you? The tulips in the tulips garden at the Srinagar has a many rows of the different colored tulips. It is the largest tulips garden in Asia with over 100 varieties of tulips in a different colors. Got my points? What I am telling you, my dear students? So, my dear students, what the maths model show that red tulips have been planted over these 2 patches. See this here, 2 patches. Okay. So patches in the garden. Using a fraction, we can say that 1/6 upon 10 of the garden has been planted with the red tulips. In a decimal form is a 1 upon 6. Okay. See, my dear students, 1 is what? As it is 1. But 6 upon 10, how we express, my dear students? 0.6. So 0.6 we present a 0, we put as a point of 0 of the decimal. Okay. So 1.6. Got my point, my dear students? I hope you all understood better. Has been planted with the red tulips in the decimal form. This is a 1.6 this is a red as a 1 and 6 tenths or 1.6. See here, my dear students, 1. Okay, 1 and 6 upon tenths or a 1.6. How many, my dear students? 1.6. So my dear students, using a fraction, we can say that 1/6 upon 10 of the garden has been planted with the red tulips. In a decimal form, this is a 1.6. This is a red as a 1 and 6 tenth or 1.6. Got my points, my dear students? 6 upon 10 and 1. So it's called a 1.6. Got my point? 1.6 or 6, 1 and 6 tenth. How we called, my dear students? 1 and 6, 1 and 6, okay, 1 and 6 tenth. As like that we called, my dear students. Understood? This is your what? This is your first introductions of decimals. This is greater than to 1. And in other terms, what we called, my dear students, in other terms we called 1.6. What, my dear students? We called 1.6. Okay, now we'll move on further. The parts of the decimal. What, my dear students? Here the parts of the decimal. So let's check, my dear students, the parts of the decimal. So my dear students, parts of a decimal number, it's what? Parts of the decimal number means it shows the whole number. What? It shows the whole number, decimal points and decimal part less than a 1. Understood? So my dear students, the parts of the decimal, it shows the whole number of part, decimal point, decimal part less than a 1. Using the place value chart, we could place a decimal number like this. Remember to write a 0 in the one place for the decimal less than 1. What, dear students? Remember to write a 0 in the one places for the decimals less than 1. Got my point, my dear students? 1 and 6/10. What, my dear students? 1 and 6/10 means 1.0. So, means 1 and tenths. Okay, 1/10 means ones. Means 0 here. Okay, and tenth is what? 1 means 1.6 or 0.1. As like that, my dear students, we have to do. How we do, my dear students? Okay, 1 and 6/10. So 1 is what? 1 decimal point is decimal point, tenth is tenth, and 0.1. It means 1/10. Got my point, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Using the place value chart, we could place decimal numbers like this. Remember to write a 0 in the one places for a decimals less than. What, my dear students? Remember to write a 0 in the one place for the decimal less than 1. This is we have to importance for us, my dear students. So you have to do now. Okay, so dear students, using the place value chart during the fraction or decimal, my dear students, so it shows one means 1 shows whole number part, and point shows a decimal point. Okay, and 6 decimal part less than a 1. Understood? Got my point, my dear students? This is all things we have done. Okay, so now see this here charts of means place value charts. 1 and 6/10, 1.6, and 1/10 means 0.1, ones and tenths. Understood? This is we have a importance for us. Got my point, my dear students? I hope you all are understood betterly. Okay, my dear students, now we will move on further. Our next step means next exercise number 8A. So it's very easy for us, my dear students. Exercise number 8A. Question number 1. Give the decimal for the shaded part. Okay, give the decimal for the shaded part. So first is what, my dear students? 2 is a shaded. So means we put the 2. Okay, and then see here 10 parts. 10. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2, and 3. 3 upon 10. So 3 upon 10 is means what? 0.3. So 2.3 is first answer of A. What, my dear students? 2.3 of its first answer. Now it's the second here. See, as like that, do search. Okay, and you try to do it at your home, my dear students. Now we will move on directly at the question number 2. Complete the table. How we tables, not a multiplication table as like that 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2, 1 3s are 3, 1 4s are 4. Not as like that. Here a fraction or decimal tables. First see is in front of you is the decimal is the fraction table. It is in front of you, my dear students. What is in front of you? Okay, so my dear students, what I am telling you here in front of you is the first is a fraction table, and we have to write the decimal tables. Okay, so see this here: 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10, as like that. So 1 upon 10, so its decimal is 0.1. So 2 upon 10, so what is its decimal? 0.2. 3 upon 10, it's what is fraction? 0.3, 4 upon 10 it's 0.4, 5 upon 10 0.5, 6 upon 10 0.6, 7 upon 10 0.7, 0.10 so sorry 8 upon 10 so 0.8, 9 upon 10 so it's 0.9, and 10 upon 10 so what, my dear students? 1.0. that is the most important things for us. Okay, as like that again I repeat 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and 10 means 1.0. okay, we do the complete the first table as like that, and after that, my dear students, what 1 upon 10 so 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 1.10, not a 10 exactly, 1 point, not a 1 point there, a 2.0 exactly. Okay, my dear students, we have to do as like that 2.0. Understood? I hope you all are understood. Now we will move on the third question. Write in the word. So see how we write the, my dear students, 0.6. okay, how we write 0.6? so 0.6 we have to write in the words. Okay, means we have to write in words, not in figure they give, and we have to write in the words. 0.6 so we write as like that 0.6. then after B 0.2 so we have to write a 0.2. then after further question number C 1.4 so means write a 1.4. okay, we have to spell out. Okay, my dear students, D 2.1 so means we have to write a 2.1. Understood? We have to write in words, WORDS, words. We have to write in words. Understood? Got my point, my dear students? Again I repeat 0.6, 0.2, 1.4 and 2.1. Got my points, dear students? Now we will move on further. Next question number 4. But again I repeat 0.6, 0.2, 0.4 and 2.1. We write in this type of words: 0.6, 0.2, 1.4, 2.1. What my point, my dear students? I hope you all are understood betterly. Now we will move on the question number 4. Complete the patterns, means we have to complete this pattern as like that. See, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. See this, my dear students: 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 4.8, 4.9, 5, 5.1, 2.8, 2.9, 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.4, sorry, 3.2, 3.3 and 3.4. Okay, and here 70.5, 70.6, 70.7, 70.8, so 70.9, 70.10, no, 70.9 and 18, 18.0 and 18.1. You have to do a next session. I am going to share you my answer book here. So now you have to at least try to in your textbook. Okay, I hope you all are understood. And now here, my dear students, we have done exercise number 8A, and then we move on 100. 10th we have done, now we move on 100. Understood? We have done the exercise number 8A. Understood? Got my points, my dear students? Okay, thank you all students, thank you so much.